Hey, this is DStyleBoxing. Throw a jab at that like button.
Here we go. Center of the ring. A lot of posturing, a lot of movement of the gloves by Tyson Fury. Fury circling to his left, to his right now, does Fury. Schwarz is the aggressor at the beginning, and a short hook by Fury lands. Not a very powerful hook, but he still landed it. He's just pawing that hook, blocked by Schwarz. But it's kind of, good jab right through. He threads the needle with that jab. Does Fury. Fury just pawing that lead hand a lot here. He goes to jab to the body. And Schwarz with an overhand with a hook, but it gets blocked. Fury's setting up a hook here, and he's just throwing those jabs. He knows Schwarz is going to block it here. Throwing jabs to the body is Fury. A lot of movement by Fury. Triples that jab upstairs. Throws another jab. Schwarz with a hook, but it's partially blocked. Jab inside by Fury. Fury trying to get that hook over the guard. Schwarz, and he's got that right hand. He just got it right inside that right hand there, Fury. Fury landing on gloves here now, but jab by Fury. Fury gets slightly clipped with a hook there, but nothing serious, right? Got to get, Fury has a pretty quick hook, man, especially for his size. He really does. He just shoots those punches. Look at that hook. Jab upstairs, downstairs by Fury, but nice left hand by Fury lands upstairs. Schwarz missing huge right hands. That's exerting a lot of energy for Schwarz. Fury throwing jab cross with the gloves of Schwarz, but he's trying to pierce through that guard. It takes a lot of energy, man, when you're getting those thumping punches on your gloves. Nice jab inside by Fury. He does such a nice job setting up those jabs. They're like nice short jabs, and he utilizes long arms so good. Fury with a shell here. Right hand close to his shoulder. His lead hand down is Fury. High guard by Schwarz, but he's getting jabbed through. A nice threading of that needle, man. Through that guard. He just pierces through it, does Fury. Sometimes on the glove right there. Grazing with that right hand inside. He is getting inside. Schwarz attacking. Fury doing a good job, circling the ring. Schwarz again goes for a wide right hand. Fury paw with that jab. Just pawing that jab up there, getting good range is Fury. Fury doubling up the jab, but missing here. But he's keeping that range. Extending that hand out there. And Schwarz with two body shots. Jab upstairs by Schwarz. And that's the bell. As Fury was trying to skip in that ring, Schwarz snuck in two good body shots. I want to hear the corners. Fury has decided to stand. Kind of the Thailand way, the way the Thai fighters do. They stand between rounds. Some fighters do that. Canelo's done that. What do you guys think of that? Of course, Schwarz was in the stool, so here we go. Maybe that's what... Can somebody tell me what they were talking about with the stools? Post in the chat. I'll read it after this round. Pawing that jab. Fury not even pawing, just kind of throwing it out there, using it as a rangefinder, setting up that left. Fury is in a southpaw position right now, guys. Fury to a jab to the body, just pawing. And he kind of briefly goes orthodox, gets an uppercut, and then goes southpaw. Fury. And Fury, he's throwing wider hooks here to throw over that guard, and he keeps. And I'm telling you, when he keeps throwing that jab perfectly in the middle of that guard, it does cause the hands to spread. It does take a lot of energy when you have that guard up, right? Schwarz trying to move here, but he moves his gloves a lot when he moves his head as well. Horrible. Schwarz got Fury against the ropes. Fury turns it around. He gets some hooks in. Fury again with, I think that right hook landed in the back of the ear of Schwarz. He throws another hook. Fury putting the hands down. He's showing off. The clown. He's being the clown in this round. He gets that right hand up, trying to pierce through that guard. He extended that hand and making Schwarz a miss. Fury shelling up here, but then his hands are down. He's got his hands down. He's moving the gloves side to side, and he throws some hooks upstairs, and he backs away. Totally disrespect for his opponent here. He passed both hands down, and he just, from the hip, shooting up. He's trying to look at Schwarz. He's red, man. When he hit those gloves, and, there's still some impact there. Plus, he's piercing through some of those. Some of those are getting in, like a 40% of that impact's getting in. Upon that jab is Fury. He's against the corner. He's against the ropes. And Schwarz, Fury rolled with those punches beautifully. That was beautiful. He extends the left hook over the guard. Through the guard, down he goes. He's been threading that needle. Through that guard. Beautiful. Down to a knee goes Schwarz. Schwarz. Not paying attention to the ref, Schwarz. He's out of sorts. Oh, man, he looks battered. Fury with a right hand. Fury again with a right hand. To the body does Fury. Put it, punch together through that guard. The ref might step in. Fury holding a bam hook. Holding a bam hook. The ref stops it. It's over. Man. Battered him up. Battered him up. Because they got an agenda. That's why I'll keep it real. But first of all, Bradley, don't do that, Bradley. Don't do that, Bradley. Oh, everybody's going to say, oh, it's Schwarz. No, but he could do that to anybody. Don't do that. Don't do that.